It's been a while, guys. Hey guys, it's Andy, also known as Fraser Flips, and welcome back to the channel. So yeah, since my last video it's been like 8 days, and I apologise for that. I've just had an extremely busy month. But before we get into what I've been doing over the last month and show you my sales and how we've been doing in October, I just want to say there's been some huge changes in my approach to my sales tactic and my technique and what I'm actually doing to get more sales. Not only that, the place that I'm actually selling more things has changed. And I don't know if you cast your mind back to a few weeks ago, I actually did a video on eBay ranting about all the new things with business sellers, how business sellers are going to have to do fees and things. You can see this video if you really want to, but it's old news. That was about 3 weeks ago, and since then my sales on eBay have plummeted. I don't know if that is just because there's less people going on eBay now. Loads of business sellers just thought, sack this, I'm going to go elsewhere. To be honest, I feel a little bit that way. I'm not just going to sit here moaning and say eBay's gone downhill. It is progressively getting worse and worse. However, I'm just moving platform. That is what I'm doing. I'm getting more sales elsewhere and faster sales. So I'm literally just shifting my stock and where I'm selling my items. But first, let me show you why and what eBay for me looks like currently. So about 3 months ago, my eBay in the last 90 days was around £10,000. Recently, it's at £5,000, and this isn't just because of the fact that I'm listing less. It's actually got the most listings I actually have online at the minute. So I actually have over 500 active listings. So I'm actually, you know, have a lot of things on there for people to buy, and I've got a lot of variety on there. However, it's just not, people aren't going on this app as much, and I feel like since all these updates, my sales have been going downhill. Now, if you look at the last 31 days, around mid-October, I was doing all right with sales, about 50, 60 quid a day, just trickling it through. Obviously, it's the time of year, everyone's just at the holidays. But if you actually look and see when they did all the updates, my eBay's died. I'm literally getting a couple of sales a day. Like, in the last 7 days, I've had 100 quid, which is, like, really poor. And it has deflated me a little bit. Obviously, when you put loads of effort into listing and photos and you're not getting anything back, it is a bit hard, it's destroying, and you do feel a bit like, why am I bothering? 17 quid a day after your fees and your postage and your profit, it's next to nothing. However, that being all said, I had my second best month in October just because I've switched platform. So obviously we all know Vinted. It's the buyer pays the fees, the buyer pays the postage. What you receive after all that is the price you put on. Vinted sales have been flying recently for me. In the last few days, I've literally been making 250 quid a day from Vinted, and I'll show you my sales chart in a minute. But basically, the highlighted light blue is Vinted sales and the white is eBay, and you can literally see the difference of like how many sales I'm getting from Vinted. Like if you look here, all these light blue ones are Vinted sales, and then obviously the white ones are eBay sales. And as you can see, that is like 80% blue there, and that is just Vinted. And I have literally been flying out the shelf. Like in the last few days alone, I've made like £1,000 in Vinted, and yeah, my sales is up on 250 sales for October, which is decent. And we've made £4,281. And because there's no fees and stuff on Vinted, we've actually made a lot more money. So as you can see there, the total profit is £3,809. So yeah, that just shows the amount of difference that Vinted's making. I've literally started just ignoring uploading on eBay for a bit, just whilst they're sorting all the things out. They might come back and say, hey, there's no fees at all, and people start using that more. But I just feel Vinted is getting better. Since I started using Vinted alone, the payouts have got faster. It's basically instant payout. The customer service, they are getting back to you faster. It's like 2 days instead of a week. And then not only that, the upload process is easier. And now they've got extra categories like electronics and that. It's kind of hard just to sit on eBay now. So as for my business strategy at the minute, I'm literally trying to upload as much stuff as I can on Vinted. I'm probably doing about 10 to 15 uploads a day. And not only that, as soon as something uploads on Vinted for me personally, I'm getting 15, 20 people viewing stuff within the first few minutes. And then people favoriting and buying it. Where if you look on my eBay page now, I'm going to show you like some of the stuff that's been listed a week only hit 2-3 views, if that. This is just a few of my things on eBay. 1 view, 15, 0, 3, 1. It's literally trickling views. And when you look at my profile on Vinted, you're going to see a massive difference. Like you've got 65 views there, 9 views there, 19 views there, 12 views there, 334 views on a console, and I've got loads of them to sell. So yeah, it's really convenient, and I feel like more people are seeing my stuff here. And not only that, I'm not having to pay fees and postage. So yeah, at the minute I'm shifting to Vinted. I'm literally putting 80-90% of my effort into Vinted, with the odd one or two things selling back on eBay. So yeah, I'm basically just wanted to make a video just updating you guys what I'm doing. I'm just basically shifting all these Xboxes one at a time and bundled on Vinted, and I've really given up a bit on eBay, to be honest. I've lost a bit of traction on that. So maybe because I'm not doing my daily uploads, but I also know a couple of other people that I've watched the sales dipping on eBay, so it's just something to watch out for the next couple of weeks, just seeing how eBay respond to obviously all these fees and cuts. And there's a lot of unhappy people out there at the minute, so I've literally just decided to up sticks for now and jump purely on Vinted. And I'm also going to start doing whatnot shows. There's a lot of people that I watch on YouTube have started doing live shows, so some of my dead stock or things that have been on there a while, I'm going to you know, do some shows and whatnot shows on Wednesdays and stuff like that. But yeah, that was just a quick little update to what's going on. I am going to get some really good videos in the next few days. I have been busy the last few days spray painting Xboxes and things, and doing a few Facebook Marketplace pickups. But apart from that, the business is going well and we're making money, which is an end goal. Will we hit 10k at the end of the year? I think we're on track. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.